Welcome to Spin Dive with your hosts, Pern, Dave, and Joanne.
A fun, fast, occasionally unhinged look back at the cultural moments that shaped our lives.
We're diving into the trends, headlines, icons, and events you forgot you remember. And some you wish you hadn't.
Spin it. 1994. You would not believe the things that I hear at my job that I overhear. I'm not eavesdropping. It's just, it's conversation that happens and they're talking really loud until like everybody in the lobby can hear it.
Of course.
And it's just one of those, this woman, she came in to watch her husband play adult league hockey. And there's two other wives that always come too. So the three of them, you know, and they only know each other because I think they come to their husband's game and they just like, oh, let's sit together and talk. But like, I don't think they're friends outside of it because the vibe I got was, that wasn't quite the case. It's just they're friendly there type of thing.
Acquaintances.
This woman was going off about her job and how that her hours at her job were guaranteed. And she would constantly start with the phrase, and I'm like, hey, and then she would go into whatever she was saying, but she would do it just like that every time. And I'm like, hey, maybe we don't do that. And I'm like, hey, that's on you, not on me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, hey. And she kept saying that, like, wow. I'm like, hey, and I'm like, do you work with horses? Do you?
I listen to these.
Oh my God.
Wonderful conversations.
And I'm like, hey.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Millennials.
And you could tell the other two women were just like they were dying for their husband's game to start. Like, is his game started? Can we go in now and watch and stop listening to this woman complaining about her hours at her work? And that was another thing too. She was, yeah, and my hours are guaranteed. So at Christmas, when they want to take off for Christmas or Hanukkah, that's on them. That's not on me.
Oh, wow.
And I was just like,
wow.
That's how offices work.
Yes.
What is her job that she's not getting her hours?
I don't know,
that
but
sounds like
hey,
a waitress.
Like, hey.
Like, hey,
bartender.
That's your problem, not mine. Like, hey.
Like, hey.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start watching my complaining in public.
In public?
Yeah, because I might be eavesdropping.
Right. Who knows who's listening? Someone podcast is going to have you in it.
Exactly. There was this woman I saw at the mall today.
I was at this restaurant and she was just complaining.
She was sitting outdoors and we were in the middle section. We weren't quite inside.
It was like, hey.
Yeah, and it was like, hey.
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 You know how you have to do the look around when you're like at a restaurant?
Do you?
Only in LA.
Only
in LA
Not
you do
here.
that.
No.
Not here.
Every time I come home and I go to a restaurant, because I forget that, like I know people there.
Oh, because small town? Oh.
So you have to do the big, look, make sure no one is in the whole restaurant.
I guess I'm in that mode where I don't seem to care anymore.
Could be.
Maybe that's it. I mean, I just got to that age where I don't really care who hears me. Yep. I'm not a boisterous person.
Tell the story again about the Ford dealership and the license plate.
Ugh.
Oh, no.
Those bastards.
No, we talked about that already. That's fine. Go back and find that episode. That was
freaking Malloy.
Dave going off on the car dealership people.
Bastards.
Joanne, what's been going on here with you this week? Anything fun?
I'm sorry. I've been sick all week.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Before I got sick, I went to a pottery class.
Oh,
okay. Does pottery make you sick?
Clay.
No, I think I've been sick like a week and a half. I think it was from the airplane. And I always try to beef up with some airborne and stuff. So
doesn't really
I take
work,
it. It does evidently not. But I think it
right.
It helped
you got sick, didn't you?
I think it helped a little bit because it hasn't really developed into a full-blown cough like I usually get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I've been taking elderberry airborne for 2 weeks. And
Gotcha.
Anyway.
It's done nothing.
It's more of a mind thing. I took it at some point when I was going back and forth, when I was commuting at work and actually in front of people. And it seemed to it probably didn't do much, but in my head, it felt like I was doing something.
Right. Proactive
Yeah,
to.
maybe that's more of it, like a placebo kind of scenario.
Right.
It's
agree with
inevitable. Anytime I step on a plane, I am
You're gonna
going
get
to
sick.
get
That's
sick.
Have
And
you
it
have
has-
you tried going in the hazmat suit and
Yeah, that would be
sitting
nice.
down
I
and
refuse
just
to do
Right?
that.
Oh,
I refuse.
is that what it? Oh, well.
walking sideways
I
down the middle
refuse.
aisle with your arms up?
Yes, not even touching anyone. Don't even touch the
Hazmat suit.
armrest.
And you know what I think it is? I think it's if I have a layover somewhere
Mhm.
and I have to switch from the germs of one concealed tube to
it's
another
like doubling
tube.
down. You know, it's like
you're
Yeah.
rolling the dice twice.
Right.
Yeah, so I think my body's like, okay, I got these germs,
Mhm.
no problem. Oh, but you're getting off
You're
in
getting
a new
whole
city,
ones.
getting on new, getting new. So it's like
These are
germs
just in from the west. Try
Yes.
out
Yes.
these.
germs from San
Perfect,
Antonio
right,
are fine,
yes.
but germs in Houston
Totally
not good.
different. Yes.
Totally
I
different.
would say
Yeah.
yes.
I can.
So
I can
that's
see
Total
that's
that.
been
mix.
the big news. But have I told you about our pottery?
No.
No, is
and
this a class?
Our hot, our hot potter?
No.
Well, hello.
Is he a
Yeah.
Harry Potter?
He's not a Harry Potter.
Okay.
Oh,
But he's a
But-
hot Potter?
he's hot.
Yeah.
Oh,
We went
okay.
a few years ago. We went a few years ago to the pottery to have like a little class on how he makes the pottery.
Okay.
And it was all the women from the ladies' luncheon group in my neighborhood.
Mm.
And we sat there for like half an hour and just stared at him, absorbed nothing of how to make pottery.
Right. Wow.
So now whoever comes to visit in town, we go see the
You
hot
go- you
potter,
gotta
buy
go
his
do
to,
pottery.
right? Show
Okay.
him the potter.
Fair
Yes.
enough.
So they just started doing classes.
Okay.
So I signed up for it, and I was absolutely horrible. And now
Well, you
I'm
weren't paying
like,
attention.
Exactly.
now that I have seen the disappointment in the hot potter's eyes,
Uh-huh.
I no longer find him attractive.
Oh, well, you know what you need? You need a session like Ghost. You know, when they had the
Exactly.
Ghost session?
He,
You need that
you know,
one.
some of the other ladies were insinuating that,
Mhm,
and he's
mhm.
not into that.
Oh.
But yeah, I
So
mean,
he's not
they make
hot
it
anymore.
look. He's not
He's
to me.
mediocre.
To everybody
Not to
else
you.
who did great, I'm sure they're like,
Oh.
"Oh, I'm going to come back and do these
But
classes."
he
I'm
was so
like,
disappointed in your work.
I would, yes. I
What did you
wasted
make?
So
did you
much
make
clay.
a mug or a vase or a...
Well, I had high hopes,
Right.
because I had taken a pottery class when we went to Portugal, and it was really cool.
Mhm.
And I made like this really awesome kind of fluted bowl. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah.
and another bowl.
Okay.
And I was having the best time. And I'm like, I got this pottery thing down. I'm going to whip out like 4 pieces.
You're
I'm gonna make a
experienced. You bring
lid.
stuff to the game.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
Yeah. So he's like giving us the demo of how to do it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it this way.
Mm-hmm.
But he was very meticulous. Like, you got to keep your elbow on your leg and do all this stuff. So I, of course, did not want to
Right.
disappoint the hot potter.
Right.
So I'm trying to do it. I could not get it.
Huh.
I was like literally slinging clay all over
Oh,
Maybe
the
that's what he was
workstation.
mad about.
Maybe that's
Maybe,
you put clay all
maybe
over
I did.
his
I did
pottery
clean it all
area.
up. I did
Like,
clean it all
look, a
up.
lady, slow it down your wheel.
But he did say,
I don't know why I
was,
made him
Why is
Italian.
he Italian?
You made him
He's-
Italian. He's the hot
He's
Italian
the hot
potter.
Italian.
Yeah.
no,
He's a
that's
hot
the guy
Italian.
at the restaurant from
Oh.
a couple weeks ago.
No, that,
Oh.
that one, the Italian.
Oh.
Yes.
But yes, I was going too fast. I was trying to move through the process too
Because
quickly.
you thought you
evidently.
knew what you were doing. And so you
Yeah,
probably
and then I
thought, I already know
realized-
this.
Yeah. Well, then I realized my Portugal guy, who was, you know how Southern Europeans are. They're all la 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 la, do whatever you want, blah blah blah.
Like where
So
the wind blows you,
he-
kind of. Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
He had us using both hands, and we could like form the clay and
Right.
with both hands. And I have a real problem with having my hands do different things.
Okay.
And then when you add in
How
the
did
foot,
you play cello for all that?
I have
time?
no idea.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have no idea. That's like the only thing I can do.
Right.
But you have this like pedal for the wheel,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Which
So
is
it's your foot
Yeah.
and then 2 hands. And they're
Right.
doing different. Anyway, I
it's
made
called drumming.
something.
Yeah.
I could never.
You couldn't do that one.
No.
Usually that's
So-
both feet and both hands doing something completely
exactly.
different.
Yeah, I would die.
That's a
I
lot of
can't drive
thinking.
a stick shift for that reason.
You know,
Because
that's
that's
only
2
one
feet
hand
and
and
2 hands. Blows my mind.
Nope.
So I made something that's I hope is going to resemble a little cat dish,
We
and then
need
finally,
pictures.
Yes,
We're going to need
pictures.
pictures. We need pictures of the Portugal version and then next
Yes.
to the
Texas version.
Texas
yes,
hot
I will
potter version.
compare and
The hot
contrast.
hot potter.
The hot potter.
I'm a hot potter.
Yeah,
Not a Harry Potter.
I'm not
Harry
heady.
Potter.
I'm not heady.
I'm hottie.
I have
hottie.
seen a commercial for this new Harry Potter series on
No,
HBO.
I haven't.
Probably.
I mean, I've known it's coming,
No.
but I haven't seen the trailer for it.
No, I
Well, I've been
haven't yet.
watching 90 Day Before the 90 Days all day today.
Oh. What does that
And
mean?
I don't know what that
What is
means.
that?
What is
Yeah.
that?
oh,
You've caught
have
us.
you not watched 90 Day Fiance?
No.
That one might even be, that might even blow my.
Is that, oh my gosh, really?
Found a show that's
Oh
below
my
my
goodness.
standards.
Maybe.
We
90 Day
watch
Fiancé.
sports of
If you start at the beginning, it's incredible.
Okay.
There are
Okay.
like 5 spin-offs of it. It's amazing.
Is it on
gotta
HBO
give it a
Max?
chance.
It's on TLC.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But I kept getting commercials for HBO Max. So I
Okay.
watched
yeah.
the Harry Potter commercial
Oh, okay.
probably 17 times. I'm like, I could recite it off by
Oh,
heart
wow,
now because it
really?
was the same commercial. There's like 30 seconds of
Oh,
Harry
gotcha.
Potter, and then it was Paradise, Euphoria, and then there's Practical Magic 2 is coming out.
Yep.
I hate commercials,
Yeah.
but when I watch these shows,
And
they're
then Burger
awful.
King. Whopper, 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 Whopper,
I-
Whopper,
Oh, my
Whopper,
favorite.
Whopper.
I didn't
Your
get that
way.
one.
I love it.
What is
PK.
with ESPN's coverage that they need to show me Smokey Bear commercials repeatedly,
Oh,
like back
really?
to back to back? Well, I watched that commercial 3 times in a row while trying to watch the hockey game. And when they cut the
What-
commercial online, where I was watching through my DirecTV feed, and
Who was playing?
it
Are there a
was
lot of
the,
wildfires?
in that probably it wasn't Colorado. It was the Philadelphia.
Oh,
Pittsburgh
Yeah,
series.
yeah,
huh.
yeah. So
Who knows?
I swear
Mhm.
it was back to back to back, and I went, "Wait, I just saw. What is there a problem? They got an issue." And then I don't know if they had to make it up
They
or
paid
something.
for so many ads before
Yes,
the third period was over.
They're commercial
Had to get
stuttering.
them
I
in.
don't know what is going on.
Probably. And
Yeah.
it's fire season.
It is
Gotcha.
It
Coming up
is.
to fire season.
True,
Yeah.
true. But you know what? It's just it was insane. I was like, "Oh, this is the same damn
Right.
commercial."
So, Dave, do you have corrections? Joanne, was that your?
That was my
okay, cool.
week recap.
Your week recap.
I
okay.
did continue my injury streak.
Oh, well, okay.
Just
let's-
to let
No,
you know,
Dave.
I dropped the fish filter full of water on my foot while I was trying to
Ow,
carry
oh
it.
my gosh.
I did clean it out and I dropped it. I have a giant bruise on the side of my foot. The good thing is it doesn't hurt as I walk, but if I like in my shoe, it hurts. So that's fun.
Ow.
And then
Okay.
for some reason, it's been a new streak of 3 weeks, a tick every week on me. Now,
Oh,
wow.
no.
and the last one was the most disturbing. This was just on Sunday. I was out and about, and
TMI. I don't need to know where it was. No,
You don't?
Just kidding.
okay. Well, the problem is that I was done out in the yard. I got in the shower, and I looked down, and I was like, "God damn it! There's a piece of fuzz on me." And I went to go grab it, and it wouldn't come off. I was like, "God damn it!" It was on my nipple. It had bit
no.
my left nipple, and I went, "God damn it!" Because I was like, "God, why is my
Yes,
why
that's
is
why
that
I've been
itching?"
aroused all day.
And I grabbed, yes,
That
what
is
the heck? Why is my nipples all hard? No, yeah, I had some
tingly.
tick on it, and it wasn't like it was right. It started itching right as I was getting into the shower. So for some reason, he was climbing towards that. I guess.
Oh, and just
Okay.
latched
Yeah,
on.
he was aiming for the top of the hills and just went for it. And so, yeah, so there we go. that was fun.
Top of the
That was
nose.
fun. So yeah.
Did you are you going to be okay? Like, are you going to get Lyme disease now?
Well, I more than likely have it already because
Yeah,
that
don't
was
we
the
all already
third
have it?
one that I had on me. But these guys
Okay.
are so freaking small, like pinprick small.
Right.
And I'm just like, what the heck was that?
They're
And
horrible.
I don't know it, but I have never, like, Lisa's usually the one that gets it. My wife, she usually has them like all over her all the time. She
Oh,
deals
my
with horses
God.
and stuff. So when she's out there with the horses, they're
True.
jumping off the horses and jumping on her.
Oh my God.
Lately, they've been medicating the horses with a new type of horse medication. So when they bite the horse, they die, or they just have
Oh.
that type of repellent to them.
So
So
she's going to take that.
the
venom
horse
in their
takes it,
blood.
and so when she's out there with the horses, there's less ticks on the horses.
Huh.
So she's not getting
Oh,
them on
that's
her,
good.
but I've gotten
Yeah.
now, and I'm like, oh, great. So yeah, so that's fun.
They're like repulsed by her.
Obviously,
so you're the
yes,
next
because she's
closest
around
person.
others. Right, exactly. So
Okay.
yes, fun.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I do have a crap load of
Okay, well let me do
corrections. you
my
wanna do
first two
yours?
corrections.
Yes.
So I kept saying that Jim Kerr was Tim Kerr, the lead singer of Simple Minds.
Oh,
He's always looked like a Tim to me
For
and
you.
not a Jim.
Yeah.
So in my head, I've
Jim.
always just called him Tim Kerr, but
Oh.
his name is
Mhm.
actually Jim Kerr.
Oh, okay.
Like Tim
Yes.
Curry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
Or something. So that was one correction. I also mentioned that Axel F was Axel F is actually from the Beverly Hills Cop soundtrack, not the Miami Vice soundtrack.
Oh, right.
Because I said
yes.
that I said Axel F, Harold
Right.
Faltermeyer from Miami Vice soundtrack, and I was like, yeah, no, it was Beverly Hills
It was
Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
those
okay.
are my two
Cool,
corrections
cool.
from my flubs.
Cool. I had a
Go.
plenty. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
We're on a
yeah.
podcast,
So
Dave.
I'm
We
sorry.
talk.
I can talk. Yes.
We
So
talk.
I think we need to adjust Joanne's movie watching
Okay.
because we seem to be creating references that she doesn't quite get when we go into the movies. I just wanted to bring that out. Or maybe we try to figure out what references we could bring up of popular movies that Joanne watches. So Joanne, do you have any movies that like you are popular for watching? Like, is there like a genre that you like? I know you hate horror movies.
I
But a
hate
lot of
horror
the-
movies. I pretty much hate any sci-fi.
Oh, great.
I love a good rom-com
Okay.
and a nice
doesn't?
period
I mean,
piece.
You're singing our language there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because
It's fine. You
Parn and I
don't
grew
have
up basically in the theater during
Right.
the 80s. So,
and both had parents that worked in video
and
stores.
then we turned around and we're just had
Right.
movies fed to us.
I used to watch a lot more movies than I do now. I'm really more into TV because it's shorter,
Yes, of course.
and
Did I
I
do
don't know.
that?
There aren't that many interesting movies for me. Like I don't get into the Marvel stuff, all that
Oh,
stuff.
right.
Or maybe
So-
like the last series I watched was Twilight,
So popular stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
like popular
perfect.
things.
Perfect. Okay, cool. We mentioned Lethal Weapon. His name is Martin Riggs. We kept
Riggs.
Oh
getting
my
all
gosh,
crazy with
how
that.
did
It
we
wasn't
forget
Gibbs,
that?
it was Riggs.
Riggs.
And
Yes.
Roger Murtaugh was
Murtaugh.
was it.
Yes.
Yeah. The early internet was called the ARPANET.
Right.
And it was
ARPANET.
military. It wasn't associated with universities, although
Oh.
the universities played a part in it after the military started releasing it, because then the networks were the connected universities.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
The modern modem is at 9,600 and 115,000 bits per second, which is the measurements of what happens with transfer rates at bits per second. Currently, when you talk on the phone, it's at 8K bits per second.
Okay.
And 100 bytes per second is for enterprise networking. So those are the measurements you were talking about, as what they were now comparatively to what they
Right.
were.
Oh, I thought we
And
were
what was it before?
a baud rate.
9,600
A
bits.
baud.
Like I had a modem that was 1,200 bits per second.
Right.
So just imagine now we're at 100 gig, which is
100
bits per second.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's over
What's
the
a
top.
baud? What's
the
a
baud
baud?
rate is basically the same thing. It's bits per. It's like a bits per second. It's a baud rate. It's how you're
Okay.
transferring the data.
Dave's Tech Corner.
Sorry. Yes, there we go. The origin of what did I have this one?
I don't know.
Named after
What is it?
The origin of the Wilhelm scream.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about that. In 1951, in the first movie, Distant Drums, it was named after Private Wilhelm of the movie 1953, which was a Western movie where the gentleman falls off a cliff. And the movie was called Charge at Feather River, which was another Western.
Yep.
And so that was that initial scream. Now, this one has been in a crap load of movies. Like I went up and looked up the list.
Oh, yeah.
These were just a couple that I grabbed off of. 21 Jump Street, Adventures of Elmo in Grouchland. Don't know if you know that one or not. It's very popular. Joanne might know it. All the Despicable Me movies, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Finding Dory, Flash Gordon, our favorite. I love that movie. All of the Hobbit movies, all of the Indiana Jones, most of the My Little Pony, all of the Pirates of the Caribbean, most of the Star Wars. Now, that was an interesting one. I was looking that one up. They had it in there because Star Wars was part of Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers holds on to this sound in its sound bank. And once they got bought and Disney took them over, they didn't show up in the last two, 8 and 9. So so that's kind of funny. All of the Toy Story ones, though, which is kind of funny because Toy Story was Disney, so it shows up in the Disney one. So it's not associated with that. Zootopia, and then my favorite, Zombie Strippers. It was in Zombie Strippers, just to let everyone know. The DeLorean doors. We talked about the DeLorean.
The golden doors, yeah.
And the doors winged up, right? So it was in our heads that they were impossible to get in and out of because they winged up like that. They were actually built so they didn't create a lot of space between two cars, and they were created through human aerospace design and built to allow the exits in tighter spaces.
Yeah.
So they actually went up and created less space in between, to give you that,
right? Because they didn't fly out the sides like wings as much.
They didn't
they went more upward and in,
right?
Yeah.
And the hydraulics and everything were like really enforced, like extra and reinforced, so you wouldn't have to keep replacing them. But an aerospace engineer created them.
Right.
What are the Tesla doors like on that SUV $100,000 model?
The truck thing?
No, the X. The Model X, which is the SUV,
Sure.
yeah, it'll actually like drive to you without you being in the car.
How does it do that?
But doesn't it have the kind of DeLorean doors?
Does it?
I think the rear doors are like that.
Yeah.
They're going.
Yeah.
They come, up and.
I don't know if they still have them or not, but
I think the Model X got discontinued this year, actually.
Oh, really?
And one of the other models, I think the S
good luck
or
getting
something.
that fixed if it breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
We mentioned the Bears.
The Bears.
The skit from SNL was aired in 1991.
91.
Yeah, and it was when the Chicago Bears went to the Super Bowl 20.
Oh, so it
1985.
wasn't super old.
No, it wasn't crazy old, but we were doing 85, right?
Yeah. So 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 91 was when it aired. So we were off by a little bit, but yeah.
Well, we said that, I think. I think we said it was a little later. Whatever.
Well, we did, but
That's
I
fine.
didn't know the time, so we kind of went over the time. Ghostbusters
Dave, why
2.
don't you know these things?
I know I should, right? Ghostbusters 2 are wrapping. That was from 1989.
Yep.
When we did that.
So it was a little later.
Yeah.
But.
And we are sandwiched in between two special holidays. I don't know if you knew this, but tomorrow, which again will be a week away, so you guys aren't going to listen to this. But Earth Day is tomorrow.
Earth Day.
And we just missed Pot Day. So hopefully you celebrated
420.
Pot Day.
I watched a video of this guy interviewing people yesterday. I guess it was in New York.
Yeah.
And that he was like, what's the craziest thing that ever happened to you while you were high? And this guy goes, well, I got in the car. I was wanting to go visit my sister. Next thing I know, I'm halfway to California. Okay. And this girl was like, I was with my boyfriend and I thought I went blind for like 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
But my eyes were closed.
Wow. Another reason why you really shouldn't do drugs, kids. Just to keep that out there.
420.
Do drugs.
420. Yes, perfect. That's all I got.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we had a bunch, but it was just for informative purposes.
Let's finally get into the year 1994.
94. I'm ready for this.
94.
I had food. This is so exciting. There was so much food news in 1994.
Really?
I feel some sarcasm.
No, there were some iconic food trends. That was on sarcasm.
Yeah, a little bit.
So in 94, Snackwell's Devil Food Cakes
weren't they
came out.
The healthy versions of desserts?
Because in 94, American food trends were defined as fat-free obsession.
Yes, yummy.
With everybody wanting a fat-free version of this or So also that year was when PizzaNet started, which was Pizza Hut's online ordering and delivery service.
Oh,
I think they were the first ones to do that.
They were, and it was called PizzaNet.
PizzaNet, amazing.
And so that was, that kicked off a whole new, you can now order pizza from your app in your iPhone and all that.
Amazing.
So Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs came out that year.
Oh, good cereal. Good cereal.
Really? I like the peanut butter filling in a Reese's peanut butter cup, but when you put it like in ice cream or cereal or other flavors,
the peanut butter flavoring.
The flavor changes. It doesn't taste like Reese's to me.
Okay, I get that. I do get that, but as a cereal, I kind of liked that one.
I don't think I've ever had that.
Yeah, it's a chocolate puff with a peanut butter puff, so it's kind of like cocoa.
Oh, okay.
Cocoa Puffs with a peanut butter version in there.
Right. Okay, I don't know if I've ever heard of this one. I'm sure you guys have because you're like foodie people. The Flavor Saver tomato. In 1994, the FDA gave the first GMO food approval for this longer-lasting tomato.
Longer lasting, like in your system? Lasting?
No, like it would stay ripe longer, or something. Yeah. I don't remember that.
Interesting.
And didn't know that.
I didn't know that one either.
That's still even a thing.
Yeah, it's a new one.
The clear soda trend following Crystal Pepsi. 92 to 93 and 94 still saw the tail end of the clear soda craze.
How is soda colored? Like, are we on the verge of it being taken away? Like, because it's additives
because of
and stuff?
I think it is a caramel coloring.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely in all the soft drinks and stuff.
Well, I'm seeing a lot of the colorings being switched over to vegetables and things like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there would be too much of a change. They would just need to figure out how to make it brown, I guess.
Sure. I don't know. I don't
know if the caramel taste changes it.
I once had a root beer that was clear, completely clear. Oh, maybe that was moonshine I was drinking.
That might have been a real moonshine beer. Yeah,
maybe that was moonshine.
Yeah, I don't know if it was called.
Never mind.
It might have been called root beer,
Strike
but it probably
that from
was.
the record.
Yeah, you might want to.
My neighbor over the weekend, we were out at Trade Days, which is like a big thrift fair kind of thing.
Yeah,
and she was looking for a milk can.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The big ones?
Yeah. Like you would see on the farms.
Yeah, like big metal ones to make root beer in.
Oh,
said her mom makes this amazing root beer, but it's got to be in one of those metal cans to get some kind of taste.
Wow.
That's unique. So I think she's going to make it for 4th of July. So I will report back.
Perfect. Okay. Yes.
Cool. So, and so the last thing I had was also the trend was starting up of tableside guacamole, where they mash it at your table and make it.
They move the cart out and block the entire area.
Exactly, just to make you a tiny bowl of guacamole.
Yeah, and all that noise of chopping and
and it costs 3 times as much.
Of course,
just to stand there. It's handmade. That's fresh. Doesn't get any fresher than that. That's fresh, made at your table side at a trendy Mexican restaurant that's across the nation.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
It's the only way to eat guacamole, by the way.
Exactly. Joanne, your current events?
Current events for 1994. Okay. It was a big year.
Oh.
I have to again give props to Nelson Mandela. This is the year he was elected president of South Africa.
Wow, amazing.
Yes. The Sony PlayStation was released.
Mm-hmm.
The Winter Olympics were held in Lillehammer.
Okay. Yes. Yep.
And that was also when Tanya hit Nancy in the knee.
Oh, yeah. I, Tanya.
Nice scandal. Yep.
I, Tanya.
I, Tanya.
Kurt
Was that
Cobain.
you? Did you just sneeze?
Was that
That was a cough.
a background
I'm
okay.
sorry.
No
I
problem.
was
I know,
trying
that's all right.
to-
My mouth's getting really dry right now too.
We don't
I'm
have
like,
we don't have any cough buttons just to
might
let
take a
people know.
pause,
This is-
So
yeah.
yes, we have to let Pern
This
edit
is
those out.
Luckily, the cough hasn't done what it usually does because you would think I was dying.
Oh,
'Cause It
really?
goes right to my chest and it's like,
Well, we better
every time
hurry.
I cough. It was horrible.
We
I'm
gotta
fine.
get through
I'm
this so you don't get to the end of this.
fine. I'm fine. Yeah, Kurt Cobain died.
Oh yes. Yep.
Yeah. And OJ Simpson was arrested.
Oh wait, can I
I'm
wait,
sorry.
can I go back to the Kurt Cobain thing for real quick?
Yes.
So I remember the day that he died, and that night I went to see a friend of mine who was in like a college play thing, and we had already had the tickets for that night and everything, so it wasn't, it was just whatever. So we go to the performance, and it's the most somber, like, thing you've seen.
Yeah.
And I will never forget this guy. He's like, I can't believe he's dead, man.
Oh.
In the play?
I can't believe
Like
he's
during
dead.
the play? Or
No, he was in the aisle before the play started,
You're
like
kidding.
talking to somebody.
Oh.
And I was
Jesus.
just like, oh my gosh, the guy blew his head off.
how are you connected to him,
yes,
though? That's-
yeah,
make
right.
it
How are
personal,
you
but-
that, like,
see, and that's the problem why celebrities get actually
He's
killed, because
dead,
people are
man.
so tied to them in that
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah.
Have you heard this murder theory though that like Courtney killed him?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh,
What
please.
the hell?
Yeah, no, she was cleared.
That
It
came
was
back
all
up
him.
again.
Yeah,
Well,
whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, please do not put that on his name. Like,
Yeah.
we don't need that.
Your wife killed you.
Right.
Yeah, we already have
Um,
enough of that.
30 years
The-
later.
Yes. Yeah, let's bring that back up.
There's no statute of limitations for murder, though. FYI.
Oh,
okay.
really? Well, thanks
Okay.
for bringing that
Well,
up. So now
good.
I
So
can change my
just
plans.
be careful.
Note taken.
Note.
Be
Yes.
careful.
Change my weekend plans.
LA had
that.
their big earthquake, the 6.6.
Where
That
was
was during in LA.
Oh,
It
in
was
LA.
was it the baseball during the baseball series? or-
No, that was the San Francisco one.
Oh,
The
right.
one
Oh,
in
oh,
LA
yeah. Oh, yeah.
was like around the time of the Golden Globes. My sister's boyfriend was there with his family.
Oh, wow.
And he had won like a radio contest to go see the Golden Globes, and they were there,
Lucky bastard.
and they were in the earthquake. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It was a sign.
Yeah.
I had to put him
So
right there
there's-
in the earthquake.
In the earthquake, in a high rise hotel too.
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
Fun.
That's kind of scary. If
Yeah.
you're, right?
Have you been
Not-
in an
not
earthquake?
used to
Even
it.
we had one here,
We had
and it
that
was
one
like
here.
nothing.
That
We
was
had
like
the
16
one here.
years
it
ago.
was like so weird,
Yeah.
we had when my mom and sister and nephew came to visit us in LA for the first time. We parked at LAX and we're walking to the terminal, and I get this text from her, was there just an earthquake? And I was like, well, I didn't feel one. And she's like, I just got an alert saying there was an earthquake. And I look, and sure enough, there was one. And I'm like, oh man, it would have been like the first one that I
Yeah.
would have felt. I was so bummed. I'm like, I can't believe I
Man, I
missed
missed
my
my
first
earthquake.
earthquake.
Where?
Because I guess
Yeah.
when you're driving, you don't feel them unless it's like major disaster quake. And so we get back to the apartment, and I was in the shower or something, and they're like, oh my God, there was another one. I didn't feel that either.
Wow.
And then
So driving and showering for you is just
it was crazy. And then there was a
non-earthquake
third one,
ability.
and that was the one that I felt. But my nephew was asleep, didn't even wake up. But it was big. Like it was
Wow.
moving stuff. Yeah. There were like three that night. So-
well, it didn't move enough stuff because you slept. You
Didn't
actually
move enough
feel
stuff.
it at all.
Yeah.
But when we lived in Gilroy in Northern California, I would wake up at least once a week feeling an earthquake, and I'd have to like check on my Quake Watch app. And sure enough, it'd be like
Quake
a
Watch.
3
Quake Watch.
Quake Watch.
Amazing.
Everybody download it, use
new,
it,
Quake
love
Watch.
it. And you sign up for all the early warnings for the earthquakes. I never ever got one, but they do have a system where it's supposed to warn you that a quake is
No,
imminent.
that was just an in-app purchase scam they
You
got
know,
you
in-
on.
in- in
So
Seattle.
Get the earlier warning one.
You know, in Seattle, they
it's
had
through the
Squash
counties.
Watch. where you'd have to, if you saw a Sasquatch, you would report it.
Oh, Sasquatch Watch
No.
and Pope Watch. Did you guys have Pope Watch?
No, I didn't have Pope
In
Watch.
case
Oh
a
my
Pope
God,
drives
that
by
was
you, or is that?
amazing. No, when they were not this Pope, maybe the last Pope.
Okay.
After I think it was after Pope. I forget, 1 or 2
It
popes
doesn't
ago.
matter.
Yeah.
A Pope.
There was
A
an
Pope.
app that was
Pope walks
Pope
into a
Watch.
bar.
Pope. Yeah. Oh,
And it
I
would-
spotted a Pope.
Spotted
It
a Pope.
would alert you anytime there was smoke from the Vatican
so when they
chimney.
changed,
Oh,
then you
okay.
were able to.
Yeah. So
oh.
you'd get this alert and you'd go on the
Isn't
app
that
and
just
it'd be
on the news? Like,
oh,
I mean, they kind of report that, right? I mean,
but you get it on your phone when you're out. And then you
Exactly.
know.
Immediately, you know who the new Pope is.
Or
Wow.
that there's no
Or that
Pope.
there's not a
if
new
there's
Pope.
is that
black smoke,
necessary? I
no
just don't know
Pope.
how important that needed to be.
I freaking love that thing. I'm not even
Really?
Catholic, and I was all over that app.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
But
Well, there's
I
a
also
bunch
love
out
that
there.
movie.
There's some interesting apps out there. So
There,
yeah.
there really are.
Yes.
There really are.
People
So
just
Quake Watch,
thinking way ahead.
excellent.
Yes. Squash Watch.
Quake Watch is good too because, like, I felt something weird the other day here, and I looked at it just to make sure it wasn't an earthquake. It was thunder, but it rattled the house so bad, and it was so low. I thought it was an earthquake.
Oh,
Gotcha.
interesting.
Not that we have them here, but you never know.
Was that all of your current events? On,
Yeah, that'll be all.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So Dave has this week. He has icons.
Yeah, so you basically stepped all over my icons, and so I had,
Squish.
yes,
Squish,
yeah, we had the
squish.
Kurt Cobain, which passed away. He was the front man for
Oh.
Nirvana, but yeah, not a problem. I figured, and you had Nelson Mandela, who was inaugurated for the first black president of South Africa. So there's that one. Jeff Bezos started Amazon,
Oh,
so we like to thank that starting in 1994. That was
thank
great.
you, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. And then we also had Valery, I'm going to mess this one up, Polyakov, Russian. He began his 437.7 days in orbit in the Soyuz spacecraft
Oh,
as he orbited
that's
the
a
Earth.
long time.
That is a lot to just have your total skeleton deteriorate because gravity is not your friend up there.
Were those 2 abandoned American astronauts
Oh, yeah, they've been home.
up there longer?
They've got
Were they
no,
longer than him?
they weren't actually. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
So
they
he
didn't
was
stay up that long.
okay. He
Yeah.
was the winner. Okay.
Yeah. He's been, yeah. 'Cause
The
they
winner.
Don't, they don't,
If you wanna call
leave
him
out there.
Space winner.
Yeah, by himself. So that'd have been fun.
Yeah,
That's
that
fun.
sucks.
That's just
This
lovely.
week in Space Olympics.
Yes.
See how
Perfect.
long you can last in space.
Oh, thanks for the
400.
Brian Boitano video. by
Oh,
the
yeah.
way.
That was good. You like that one? You like that
now I
one,
can't
huh?
get it out of my
I
mind.
know, right? And you should see the whole movie. It's
Exactly.
from beginning to end. It's amazing.
That's okay.
And then we had George Foreman, who won the WBA IBF World Heavyweight titles.
Okay.
And
He
did his
became the
grill?
oldest champion in history.
Oh yeah, like 50 something.
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah. If you watched him box, he basically just kind of put his hands together to block the shots
in front of his face.
Yeah, but not even his face. He just kind
Oh.
of put his hands together
yeah,
to kind of
guard.
block the punch. And the guy just didn't have anything. Like, again, it'd be like punching a bag of cement. I mean, George
Right.
Foreman was massive, and he just obliterated this guy. And
Was
just
it
won him.
rigged?
No, I don't think this one,
Okay.
back in the day, well, who knows? I mean, wrestling, boxing,
Yeah.
UCF.
There's
I have no
always-
You
clue.
never
Yeah.
know.
You don't know. And that's all I got.
Omaha. I'm changing it up. I'm calling
What
in an audible.
the
An
hell?
audible.
I am not going
Lovely.
to do pop culture.
You're not doing
as
pop
my-
culture?
My topic, pop culture.
Okay.
So
You're going to talk about Omaha?
I no.
No. Nice.
I
Nice
could
idea.
when I was coming home from work last night, and I was like, I can't even imagine doing an episode on 1994 and not being able to bring up one of my all-time favorite films, Pulp Fiction.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So-
so is this
I'm
what we're
calling
doing as our
audible,
pop culture?
And I'm going to do movies.
Okay,
instead.
okay.
So, I mean, it's our podcast.
It is.
We can do
You
what
can
we want.
switch
Do whatever
We can
you
what we
want.
No
But
problem.
I
You're going
think
against the fate of the spinner, but
I
hey,
got
mean,
that. I got that. And I might
it's
be
only
damned
gonna punish
for
you
it.
later.
Exactly. And that
spinner is
might be
gonna
what
get you.
happens.
You
but
wait.
I think
will
that
haunt you
I think that
later.
we each should get one audible per season.
Is that
and
how
I'll
we're gonna
call
play
this
yeah.
game?
So
Okay.
so Joanne and if you guys still have your audibles, you can call.
Not a problem.
All right. All right.
So 1994, the movies that year were
Yes.
huge. So when it got to the Oscars, which were then in 95, early 95.
Right.
The top two movies that were given nominations was Forrest Gump, because it was Forrest Gump's year. Forrest Gump, crushed it. Pulp Fiction had a couple nominations.
Right.
Sadly, I don't think Shawshank Redemption actually got any nominations.
Interesting.
But yet it is like one of the greatest movies of all time.
I watch it whenever it's on. Like if it's on like TBS or TNT or something, I pass by and I'm like, oh gosh.
I know, and I always want to cry at the end.
It's a nice one
because he's walking down the beach. And
oh my gosh, man!
Sorry if I spoiled.
I was like, I'm trying to remember.
Old.
I know I watched it,
Oh,
and
you're
I'm
kidding.
trying to remember.
Oh my god,
Dufresne.
So you've only watched it once?
Yeah, I don't
my
like to
gosh.
watch things more than once, and I don't
wow.
like to travel to the same place more than once.
Oh wow, really?
Okay.
Really? Are
For,
you
like,
running out of
vacations,
places
you
to
mean?
go, or
Yeah.
oh?
I'm not, because for many years I had to always go to England. So I've been to England many, many times. So that
Okay.
used up
Mhm.
a lot of my vacation. And I've been to Germany many times. But if I have the opportunity to choose where I go, I always want to choose some place that I've never been.
Someplace new.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Because there's a lot to see out there.
So
yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There is a lot.
a whole bunch
A
that
whole
I'm
bunch
never
of
going to see.
bunch. Whole bunch of bunch.
It's way too much for me to try to see.
That's what the internet's for.
Okay, so also that year, The Lion King.
Oh yeah,
That
the
was out.
Renaissance.
It was-
That was part of the big block of movies coming out for Disney.
Right, and it was Disney's 42nd animated feature, full-length feature.
Wow.
When I saw the trailer upcoming for The Lion King, they made a very, very, very big point of Disney's 42nd animated picture, whatever thing. And I was like, wow, that sounds like a short movie.
40 seconds.
That's an amazing dad joke.
There it is.
And that's literally
Wow,
I came
you've been
over.
sitting on that.
I've been sitting on that joke for 30 years.
My goodness. Exactly.
And but that's well, I was like, wow, that's a short movie.
That is pretty short.
It's only 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
Wow.
Wow.
It's about a dog or something. I don't know. It's
Quick. Yes.
also that summer, one of the big popcorn films that came out early, I think as I recall, it came out in May, was Speed with Keanu Reeves and
Yes.
Sandra
Oh my
Bullock.
gosh, that was 94.
That was 94.
Wow.
That was one of those movies that it advertised the jump.
The jump.
The jump in
Yes.
the bus.
Yes.
That was like the whole God, you got to hook you in, to see it. And when it pulls you in the first 25 minutes of Speed is all the whole elevator sequence
Yes.
to start the film.
So you're lost.
So
you're like,
not,
I thought this was a
yeah.
bus trip.
Right, exactly. And it doesn't, but it hooked you in because that was such a
Right.
right out in your face. Boom, we're going to throw you into the situation, and you forget that it's a bus.
A bus trip.
A bus
Yeah.
trip.
Mhm.
So, and then so they trick you into it, and it was it's a nasty trick, but it's a good little trick.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So-
Of course, it's
A
movie
nasty
magic,
trick.
is what that
Because
is.
Movie
and then
magic.
it just shows you right off the bat, it's not all about the bus jumping over, the bus jump.
Intricate. It has layers like an onion.
Absolutely. The Professional came out that year with oh my gosh, what was it?
Jason
Jean Reno.
Statham. Oh.
No. Jean Reno and a very young Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. Yes, I remember that.
And it was,
Oh, was she the daughter or something?
No,
she
she was the orphan. I think.
she was the orphan who I think he
Wanted to become her.
He killed her parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
And
nice.
then
She was in the
he
room
doesn't
after,
he
but-
doesn't take care of kids, if you know what I mean, air quotes,
Right.
take
Yeah.
care of them.
Right.
So
right.
he took care of her and brought her into his life.
and
then-
started showing her
Okay.
the ropes.
because she wanted to learn how to be an assassin as
assassin.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
such a great
isn't that
movie.
lovely?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
wow,
Right.
such a mentor type
It
movie.
is so good. Oh my
it's
gosh.
pretty good.
And,
It is pretty good. I give you that one.
what's his name?
Uh-oh.
Not Gary Pullman. What is
But I don't
He
know
was
who
the
we're looking
cop.
for.
The cop
I don't even
investigating Gary Oldman.
Busey?
No,
Oldman.
Gary Oldman,
Gary Oldman
was fantastic as the cop in that. Oh yeah, but so the only movie on the top 10 list of that year that I did not see was this next one, which was Quiz Show, which I think got nominated for some.
So
Yeah.
good.
Really? Should I go back and watch it?
No.
Yes.
No, you
yes.
Ooh, I know when a yes
Really
argument.
good.
I have to now. 'Cause
Yeah, you do.
We've got a one heads, one tails, and I'm gonna go see who I side
It was
with.
the scandal, right? The
Yeah.
scandal.
where so you
How
were
they
given the
bring-
guys.
Yeah,
Anyway, I
Maybe
don't want
I
to spoil
have
it because you
seen
haven't
it.
seen it.
maybe. Okay, I'll check that out. So anyway,
Okay.
It was
Hoop
Voldemort.
Dreams.
Isn't the Voldemort?
I think
the lead guy
Voldemort was
in that
the
one?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hoop
I love
Dreams
him.
was the documentary that everybody was actually confessing that, wow, I actually sat down and watched a documentary, because documentaries were not cool to watch,
Of course not.
about
Yeah.
the two guys trying to make it into the NBA, make it from the hood into the NBA, and their journey. And it was, this is when documentaries, like, you literally had to have cameras on you nonstop before it was like the Kardashians type of thing.
Right.
And like they recorded like on little handheld cameras, like footage of these two from the time they were kids to getting into college to play college basketball and hoop dreams. So it was just such an amazing film.
Wow.
And it lost in the best documentary category. And
It did.
yes. And everybody
Aw.
was just shocked. They're like, how did that
How
was
did that not
like
win?
that was something that it could have been nominated for best picture of the year,
Oh,
not
wow.
just documentary.
Right, because of
And-
the story, basically.
And people were shocked that But
Interesting.
so every year when the documentary category comes, I'm like, man, I wonder if Hoop Dreams could win it today.
Did either of those guys make it into the NBA?
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Oh.
One of them had repeated knee injuries in college, and then the other one, he just never made the cut after college. So, and I think his background was a little more like, a lot more drugs and stuff, and his dad was a drug addict, and all the and there was like the backstory, which is what made the movie so amazing. And I don't even like basketball. It was so good.
Wow.
And then the number 10 movie was Jim Carrey's The Mask,
Yes.
which was his follow up to Ace Ventura. So, and Jim Carrey.
Carrey's The Mask. Okay, I was
What
like,
did I
wait.
say?
The
You
mask,
said that.
You said The Mask, but there's
I
a
was
mask
like-
one with Cher and
That we talked about last
Oh,
week.
Yes.
that
And
was
I
a different
that was
mask.
a different mask.
Yeah,
Yes.
the one
I
with
already
Cher.
get
This is The
confused.
Mask, and that was Mask.
Oh,
So
Mask.
two different ones. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm already confused because we
should be.
record on a Tuesday and I'm in 1985. And then I
Yes.
listen to 1985
And
on
so
Monday.
you're in that set.
And then Monday,
We're
I
9
put
years later.
together social media for 1985, but then I have to look at 1994
True.
and I'm all over the place.
You
I don't
are.
know.
You are. It's all good. It's
I'm a
what
mess.
it is.
No, nobody needs to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, my goodness. It's
sorry.
all in the back
You
end.
can edit that out.
No, we don't edit
Oh
anything
no!
out.
Oh no!
Oh,
Everybody gets
sorry.
embarrassed equally
was not aware
on,
of
on the
that.
show.
Right.
Yes, it's all good. No, it happens. I mean, I
Oh.
get it too, because I mean, there are some times when it crosses over. Plus, we have some where they're close, like the years are so close. It's like, oh yeah, okay, well we just talked about that, but yeah, here we go again. So yeah.
All right. All right, Joanne, your TV. What did you have in TV?
TV, my favorite.
Did Dave already go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mine was icon.
We're back around to you
Yeah,
already.
we're already around again.
Oh my God.
We're flying. We're flying through.
We're flying.
through the year.
Well, I have to say is Friends. And that's all you need to
Okay.
know.
That's it.
Cool.
That was the only show. Really,
That was the only show that premiered.
The worst part is that it came back around again, because I know my daughter she had an unhealthy obsession with watching.
Yes. And that's why it's one of the best shows ever made.
I don't.
But also that year, Party of Five.
Yeah.
Loved Party of
WB.
Five.
Yep.
On
ER.
Fox. That was on Fox, I think.
ER debuted that year.
Debuted. Yes.
Wow.
Really?
hmm
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
And My So-Called Life debuted in 94.
Mhm.
And one, your Star Wars No, I'm sorry. Star Trek Next Generation
Yes. Yeah. That's a good one.
ended.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Ended
was the
that
fun.
year.
They started doing movies, so they kind of picked it up.
Oh,
in the
is that
movie
why?
section. Well, yes and no. I mean, they did. They had a bit of an overlap, but yeah, they were doing movies also.
Gotcha. Also, the groundbreaking show Ellen debuted in '94.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. Ellen, did you watch it?
That was a funny
Did
show.
you watch it?
I did. I really, really
It was
enjoyed
a funny
it.
show.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
And the Magic School Bus.
Oh, yes, Miss Frizzle.
Did any of the kids watch that?
My kids did.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, they went back and watched the old ones, and then they remade it or something.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
but
I don't-
my kids went through and watched all of them.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think Reagan watched it and would tell me about it, but I don't like cartoons.
Oh, so,
So-
you don't do cartoons either. Or anime. You don't do
yeah,
anime either.
I'm very set in my ways.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's what you're interested in, so it's all good.
I guess.
So, not popular movies.
Yeah. Oh, we
No
also had Chicago
cartoons.
Hope.
Oh,
No,
Chicago Hope.
no.
Yes. Well, all the hospital shows were out.
All
so-
the hospital shows
Yeah,
were very
right.
big.
Like they were all.
I
kinda-
did watch what's the one hospital show I watched? Grey's
General?
Anatomy.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
Hasn't that been
That's
on for
still
like
on.
That was it.
28
Yeah,
seasons
it's
or
still
something?
Oh my
like that?
God.
yeah. I don't. They're really
I could
pushing
only
that
handle
one.
like 6 seasons of it. Then
I
I'm
could
like, this is
imagine.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, it does. Well, you kind of
Well,
run
after
out
the
of content
plane
at
crash.
that point.
Right.
It was like a plane crash and then a terrorist attack. I'm like, this just doesn't happen at a hospital.
Those things, all those
That
things.
poor
at once.
hospital. They get
That
all
poor-
the
they're
with all
getting
this
crazy.
There's all those
This is a disaster point. Like I wouldn't want to go to that
Legit.
hospital.
stuff. Feel for
Jesus.
them.
They're constantly
I would
in
never go
disaster
there.
movies. It's like a walking disaster movie.
No wonder they have so much turnover every season.
Yeah.
No wonder there's so much storyline. Yes, they're constantly getting attacked.
Except for Meredith Grey. She's been there literally 30 years.
yes, yeah, yep.
It's
I don't know.
crazy.
I've never seen an episode, so
Really, like
You don't have to.
yeah, you
I'm
can skip that one.
absolving you of that
That's
okay, thank you,
responsibility.
thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome.
Oh, good.
I'll remove it from my watch list.
Perfect. Because it was on, right? You were ready. You were ready to watch all of them.
You're like
exactly.
all teed
Yes.
up, right?
Yep, I was.
Catch
I
up
was
to
also-
this season. You're ready. Spent however many 28 seasons that was going to be. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of watching.
Oh my God, I don't think I could.
Could you sit
for a
I don't think
hospital
you could
show?
sit through
No,
that.
I
But
couldn't.
there would be a lot, though, to catch
I
up on.
couldn't. I'm
right?
not a hospital show
And all
type
the
person
drama,
anyway.
because there's the
No.
underlying drama.
Even though I
of
heard
it.
The Pit was really good.
It is pretty good.
I heard
actually.
it was good
I watched the
too.
first season. I haven't caught the second, but that first season was
My
really
wife just
good.
finished the second one. And she
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
just
yep.
it's one day. The
Yeah.
whole season is one day.
All right. I know.
It's pretty good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
No plane disasters yet. So
Yet.
yeah, we'll see.
Saturday Night Live lost some great cast members in '94.
Joe
the
Piscopo.
turnover.
No. Phil Hartman,
Oh,
Rob
Phil.
Schneider,
Oh,
Sarah
yes.
Silverman, who I forgot was on Saturday Night Live. Oh,
Yes.
lost as in it was their last season, not that they
What?
died.
They didn't
Their
pass
last
away.
season
They
was in
actually.
90.
Oh yeah, and
They
I was
left
just
the
because I
show.
was just
Yes.
awing because Phil Hartman
Phil Hartman
did die and
Yeah,
like
he
how
did.
he
He
died.
did.
And he was
That's
always
true.
my favorite. So
Hence the tie-in. But yes.
Aw.
Yeah. Phil, Rob, Sarah, and Julia Sweeney all left that
Oh yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And
Nice.
Julia Sweeney
Uh-oh.
was. Do you remember who she played in Pulp Fiction?
Oh, it all comes back around.
It does come back around.
No.
She was the daughter of the owner of the junkyard where they had to take care of the car that Marvin got his head blown off in.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
So, because remember the wolf, he goes, how would you, like breakfast? And she's like, I think that I see that in my future or whatever. And then,
Wow.
then he tells Jules and Vince that they've, got to find other way to
Another place.
get around because he's taking a young lady to
breakfast.
breakfast.
Right. Nice.
All right.
Good tie-in. Good tie-in.
Oh, Pulp Fiction.
Nice
I love
tie-in.
Pulp Fiction so much.
So
It
it's like
sounds
the,
like it.
Seriously, one of my
It's like the
probably
sixth-
top 5 favorite movies.
right.
Aw.
Yeah.
You can always get
Um,
back to
Anyway,
it.
sorry.
Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego premiered in 1994.
Nice.
Another one that I have
Watched.
never.
A cartoon.
You know the song though. Where
Yeah.
in the world? Yeah.
Come in, San
How do you know
Diego.
the song?
There you go.
I have kids. that-
Not you. She never watched cartoons. How does she know the song?
Oh.
She just had it
know.
playing in the background. She didn't ever know.
Hey.
Yes.
It must be on the radio.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure.
the only thing.
Yes, it was in the top 40,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
like cartoons.
Yes, Billboard played it all the time.
I don't watch them.
I don't really watch cartoons.
Yeah, I don't really.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
K-pop Demon Hunters
Yes, perfect. Yes.
No.
She has this. She has the shirt.
to prove it.
Yes.
The night I watched K-pop with my daughter.
There's a new one. I don't know what it's called, but
K-pop
to take the
Demon
place of
Hunters
the
2?
K-pop.
Oh.
No, it's some other. It's some other thing.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
There's always a new,
IDK.
something new.
Oh, okay.
Love Connection ended.
Oh.
Right?
Be back in
Chuck
2 and
Willery.
2. Be back in 2
2
and
and
2.
2. Aw,
Poor
sad. And Romper Room ended. Do you remember Romper Room
Yes, I
from
do.
when we were growing up?
Yes.
It was on since 1953
I remember.
Yeah.
to 1994.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Wow.
So sad.
It is.
That it was on like at 6 a.m. or something like that. It was way too early
Yeah,
for me to
right?
get up and
Of
watch it
course
every
it
day.
Very
Of course it
early,
was.
very early.
Even as a
Yeah.
kid, you didn't wake up early.
Not that
Oh,
early.
God.
Oh,
no.
I was up early. Cartoons on Saturday, man.
The only reason I was
Mm.
ever up earlier than for school was when I had hockey practice. Because
Oh,
our
right,
practices were like, Saturday morning at,
Yeah.
we'd be on the ice
Mm.
at 6:30 a.m.
It's the only time you
Jeez
had ice time.
Louise.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's the only time.
Hockey and swimming. No, those are. You have to get up too early for those two.
Too early.
Yeah, there's a
right.
lot of.
Or stay up too late for
Or-
hockey.
that,
I always
true.
think about
True.
you.
True.
Not
Yeah.
like I'm not up that late anyway, but
But
yeah.
playing hockey that late.
playing hockey that late is crazy.
Gotta-
Right.
Gotta schedule your time.
Well, I'm in
Mhm.
retirement right now, so
Right.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'll unretire anytime soon.
Hey, who knows?
I
Never
don't-
say never.
I don't foresee myself
Never say never.
unretiring.
Never say never. It's a 50 plus league.
Speaking of sports,
Oh, yeah. We can go
Are we
right
going to
into
sports?
it. Are we done?
we're done with TV,
Was
right?
Romper
I'm
Room
done.
and-
Okay, cool.
I'm done.
Yeah. So is anything ever in the news about the Dallas Cowboys? I have to bring it up. Dallas beat the Bills for Super Bowl 28 that year.
Yes,
I
they
think
did.
that was part of the Bills losing. Remember they had a string of where they always lost the Super Bowl. They would get to the Super Bowl, but they would
was it
lose the
4
Super Bowl.
years in a row?
Yeah, it was
they
like
lost it
4
or
or
something.
6
Oh,
or
wow.
something crazy. Yeah, so I think that was in the middle of all that. Hulk Hogan signed with the World Championship Wrestling, not the one you're thinking of, the
Not the
WWE one.
WWF.
Yeah, but this was a precursor, so he was
Yeah.
just getting into it. Just a baby,
Right.
just a baby.
Just a baby.
the New York
Did you
Rangers.
ever wait? Hold on.
Oh,
Pause
sorry.
1 second.
Yes.
Did you ever watch the McMahon documentary
No.
on
No, I
did
Netflix?
not.
It's on
No.
Netflix, and
Yeah.
it's like I think 4 parts,
Hmm.
and they go through the whole relationship of how him and Hulk, and their dispute when he left the WWF to go to do that, and then how they rekindled their friendship and stuff. And it was just
Wow.
So all of that's it's in the McMahon documentary. I'm not a wrestling person by any
Right.
means, not a fan. It doesn't, when I was like 11, it was cool, but
Right.
yeah. Then I grew up. So
You grew out of it. 12.
yeah. So but I remember watching WWF when I was a kid and stuff, and
course.
knowing it was fake then too. But I'm not into wrestling, but definitely it's a good, good documentary. A lot of interviews with Jim McMahon.
Right,
Not
right.
Jim McMahon. What was his name?
Vince McMahon.
Vince
Vince.
McMahon. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you
On
go.
the spot.
You're welcome.
Correct.
We're knocking out
Thank
these
you.
corrections as we go.
As we go.
So
We
we're
don't
doing
have
pretty
to talk
good
about
this
that one
session.
next week.
Right.
Yes,
Through
Vince
it all.
McMahon. Anyway, it's on Netflix. Check it out.
Perfect.
Called McMahon.
We had the New York Rangers win the Stanley Cup. They broke a 54-year drought. Yeah, they hadn't won or even made it.
Oh my gosh, I totally remember that with Messier and I remember that crew.
You remember that one?
Brian Leach and okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
You mentioned the Winter Olympics were in Lillehammer, and we had the Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding slap fest. So
Slap fest.
she never even.
Hammer to the knee.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. She didn't even get gold for that.
I know, right?
I think she got bronze when she was in that.
Did she get a medal?
Yeah, she did, I think.
She
just
did.
because, but yeah, someone else won gold. So yeah,
That was an interesting documentary when that came out.
Yeah, there was multiple ones about that one.
What do you got? Not the docu. It was like a movie.
It's a biopic.
Yeah,
I, Tonya. It was fantastic.
I, Tonya,
Margot Robbie.
yeah.
Margot. Yeah.
What, Margot Robbie. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Funny.
So
now you had mentioned that in your memory that there was a baseball strike. That this is the actual year the baseball strike occurred, where it started August 12th, and it canceled the World Series.
Right, the rest of the season.
The rest of the season,
Series.
they were just canceled.
Yep.
They said, okay, well, then we're canceling the World Series. Screw you. And so there wasn't a World Series that year.
Yep.
That was that one.
Cray.
The X Games had their inaugural ESPN launch.
Oh my God.
X Games. Everything. Every grunge sport you could think of was in these X Games.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Golf Channel, because we needed the necessity of 24-hour coverage of golf.
Of golf.
Always necessary.
Sometimes it's nice just stick it on in the background.
Here's Arnold Palmer taking a sleep.
I would almost think that would put me to sleep the way they talk. And they think, and the announcers are not like right on top of the golfers, but they feel they have to whisper the whole time.
Yeah.
And they're not really like, they're not broadcasting to them. They're not. They always seem to have to. He's stepping up to his putt. He's going to get
a mile away from him right
like,
now.
Jesus Christ, you're on. You got it. They are always on like the 18th hole. Like they're always at the very end, right? And for some strange reason, they jump to these coverages. And I always remembered watching it with my grandfather because he loved golf. Like he was always golf. So he always had that going. And whenever there was one on, and I always remembered they would show the drives, right? And the drives would be, okay, they're on the guy, then the ball, they follow the ball up into the sky, and then it's gone.
In the sky.
It's just
you
gone.
can't see it.
Because it's a white ball against a somewhat white background. And you're like, what the hell am I watching here? And then all of a sudden it would just land. And they're like, oh, and there it is. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. It was, as a kid, it was just like, what are we watching here? This is insane. So I was watching magic happen, basically. Magic. And then, of course, you also mentioned the O.J. Simpson one, which is what I was going to finish on, because do you remember where you were when you saw this happening? Like, did you remember seeing this on television when they were broadcasting it?
Only
the
chase.
drive,
the chase.
right?
That's
the chase. That was the whole thing.
Because that was what was the first thing that was like, oh, what's going on?
What the heck is happening? And then they had, and it wasn't like a super fast chase. Like he wasn't trying to get away from anything.
He was driving
like
the speed limit.
Yeah, it was just like, well, I'm just going to keep driving here. And then why were they even chasing him down if it wasn't a high speed chase?
It was his friend who was driving.
Al Cowell.
It was a semi-hostage situation.
Was it though? Because when they finally stopped, they just arrested him.
But he had a gun, and I think he was threatening to kill himself. And so they're talking to him the whole way.
Okay.
As if it's a hostage situation. Do you know what I mean? So they're like trying to negotiate with him, and they're just like, if you pull over, we can work this all out, blah, blah, blah. And his friends like begging with him, just let me pull over. Don't kill yourself, blah, 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 all the stuff. And they were able to negotiate him to the house. And that was crazy.
Where does Cato come into this?
That's at the end. That's the trial.
He was like
he was in the trial. It was supposedly he was the pool boy
witness or something,
who had heard things happening in the bathroom.
Yeah, he lived in the guest house.
He actually lived in the pool.
That's right.
House. Yeah.
I got you.
But that's even later because that trial didn't start until next couple years, I think, next year.
Yeah.
And when we hit that, we can talk about the trial.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that one. Judge and
Judge Ito.
Judge
Ito. Good one in his clocks.
Yeah.
So
right.
Lovely.
Oh.
Anyway.
All right. Do you have your spinner up?
I do not.
It's that time already. This day has gone fast.
It is actually, yes. So we'll have to see if we can.
Spinner's up.
Spinner up.
Get your spinner up.
Okay. And
we didn't talk about our picks.
Oh, yeah.
Our NHL picks.
We did.
You guys, I swear to God, I think you had mentioned yours was in twice. It actually shows you as top like all the time, and then it shows the other members of the group. So that's why it looks like it's in twice, but it really isn't.
Okay.
It's showing you a place,
good.
but then it also shows all the others, and you happen to be one of the members.
That's
so
very
that.
confusing.
It was very confusing because I looked at it too, and I said, "Well, I'm in there twice also, but I don't see Joanne in there twice." And I was like, "Oh, well, shit."
Okay,
and then
good,
Pern, of course,
good.
this isn't even in.
Yeah,
I
Pern's
created the whole bracket thing.
It shows
and-
that you're a member, but it doesn't show that you have a bracket.
Yeah.
Which is even
Submitted,
funnier.
But I
No
made
bracket
it
for
and
you.
submitted it to my work one as well.
Yes.
So, and then it didn't, whatever.
It didn't go
so.
to that one.
No.
And I went ahead and just
That's why I sent you a screenshot. I was
You
like, well,
did,
this
you
was my
did,
bracket
for proof.
before
Yes.
this all starts.
Not a I would have totally taken it either way.
Okay.
And then I went ahead and joined every single one of them that had a prize associated with it.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah,
Incredible.
because
Something.
every single one of them had like there's a whole bunch that if you win the bracket thing and challenge for that league, you get free crap. Like some of them are like 2 tickets to some, whatever game or something like that. But some of them was actually like Ace Hardware had something, and then you could win some Ace Hardware crap. I was like, oh, cool. So I
Hey,
decided
you need
whatever.
that.
It was all free. So yeah, it was
Ready
fun.
to spin?
I am actually. I'm
Okay.
this up a little bit.
So turn your volume up. Here we go. Na, 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 na.
We're gonna have to spin again. It's 83.
Okay. Go.
Oh. Okay. Now I know our lives kind of we were trying to go for the past, but I actually put in the years up until today. It's 2023.
2023.
Yes.
Okay, that would be fun.
I would think so, right?
Okay,
Because
yeah,
even though that's
definitely.
only 3 years
Yes.
ago, I vaguely remember
There's stuff
yesterday.
going
So
on.
this could
Okay.
actually be
I'm cool with that.
kind of interesting for us.
Big joy.
Sorry
It's
for
so
my
interesting it chokes her up.
Exactly.
Right.
Choked her right
Joanne
up.
up. So
Yes.
much.
So yes, 2023. Don't choke too
Okay,
hard.
2023.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
Definitely.
Bye.
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 If this episode took you back,
Or taught you something you should have learned in high school.
hit subscribe, leave us a rating, or drop a review.
It helps more than dial-up internet ever did.
See you next time.